Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, viewers. Amina Salahuddin is back with another episode of your favorite show, Understanding Faith. We just heard the bad news that a Pakistani American Muslim police officer, Adeed Fayaz, was shot dead a few days ago. He was struggling with his life, and I just wanted to recognize his life of service and duty. He was a young man with very small children. So, we're very sad today because of this terrible tragedy that happened to a Muslim brother. He was in the NYPD, he was a police officer. And I just want to take a second to pray for his life and soul and give it a moment of respectful silence. And may Allah elevate his ranks in Jannah. He did struggle with his life. He was shot dead in the line of duty. And we were talking last time about, there are good police officers, and then there are bad police officers, and then there are those who serve their country and their cause and their job really well. And then there are those who don't. So we need to, the people that are doing good in all aspects of life in the police force, they are putting their lives on the line. The police and the forces in every country, like the army, the American army, the navy, the military, these are the people that put their lives at stake daily for all of us to be safe, for everything to go smooth for us. So when we hear something like that, we need to at least at a minimum recite Surah Fatiha, do Fatiha, and then Qul Huwallahu Ahad, reading it 3 times. The Prophet said that if you read it 3 times, you get the entire sawab or hasana of reading the entire Quran. So just read it 3 times to bless the deceased. I also want to make a special prayer for the earthquakes that just came in Turkey and that have affected Turkey and then some of the countries that are bordering it, like Syria and some other Muslim countries. So may Allah protect our brothers and sisters, whether they're Muslims or non-Muslims. May Allah protect them from all calamity. And may Allah protect our Turkish brothers and sisters who are being faced with this calamity of the earthquake, because it's the worst in its kind that Turkey has ever faced. It just happened and it has caused a lot of devastation. So I wanted to talk about that and remember and make a prayer before I went into the topic of the show. If you remember last time we were talking about violence and how violence affects our lives, how it disrupts our life, how much hatred and how much negativism is spread by anger and violence. And just like negativism and hatred is spread by violence, I was reminded how much love or loving words or kind words or sweet words or words of compassion, how much they bring about an opposite effect in our lives.